this upcoming match, oh, you have a favorite meditation song?
Farm, farm, farm.
Farm! Okay.
It's just farm being
This
repeated.
upcoming match, the number one thing that is most important is how well Nova Esports can shut down Zayn. In previous performances where Blue Martini did lose, it was because Zayn got shut down early.
And Nova Esports is taking a lesson learned from their European brethren. Darcy immediately taken off the table. Varus as well. Teamy and Richter creates that option, which means Elsu's on the cards for BMG.
They don't ban Lindis. No Lindis removed, no Quillen removed.
Yep.
All of the favorite characters for Zayn are still on the cards, except for that Darcy.
Yeah, Elsu most likely will be picked up here because they can flex him. BMG can play Elsu mid, or they can play Elsu in a dragon lane. So I feel like Elsu will probably most likely be picked up here, or they can switch things up and potentially secure like Sephiroth because it gives her more flexibility, but they're going to go with the Elsu.
Elsu, tried and true there. Of course, both Neo and KZ Fox have the opportunities to play him abroad, as now Nova can lock in that Sephiroth and create all of the options for them in the mid lane.
Nova, I think, have two bridging paths here to counter Zayn. Either steal his Lindis away right now, play it into whatever he picks
No
up.
Mercy's Lindis is fantastic as well.
Or play the Violet late in the draft, because they feel confident playing their Violet from No Mercy into Lindis's in the LATAM region. Maybe that's just a decision, a gamble they're willing to take. Let this Lindis get locked in, then draft Violet to face it off.
Yeah, they're really thinking deep about it. I think what they should do is secure the Lindis, because you can't give Zayn his Lindis, and we know how good No Mercy is on this Lindis. Take Tulin, take Lindis, and secure it, but, you know, they're not going to do that.
Nope, they're going to instead deny the Baldom out of Beginnings' hands, which leaves the Sephiroth available for either KZ Fox or Beginnings. Malik as well seems to be the potential hover here for BMG.
Yeah, and actually Lindis is fine because they can pick it on third pick. They can't play Lindis elsewhere. That's actually a little risky. It could work, but they might actually do it here. They might actually take the Lindis and deny it from No Mercy because that's going to be double ADC.
They do. Lindis. Oh, Lindis won't quite be locked in. I really do think because it wasn't locked in that first cycle, Nova Esports LATAM are comfortable letting that Lindis get drafted by Blue Martini and then playing it as, or playing a Violet or something else they feel counters it into that Lindis.
Well, we have seen Zayn's playstyle float more towards that power farming direction, which could mean that Nova Esports could draft a more early composition, potentially take them down and out. Sephiroth gets locked in, as well as the Malik. So now the final and third pick available here for Nova Esports Latin America.
Definitely, Lindis would be a nice pick. If they don't pick Lindis here, it will be banned against No Mercy, and I feel like Lindis is going to work really well because of that jungle clear speed, and also No Mercy is a beast on it, and with Tulin and Bottom, that's a very strong early game that they want to have.
The problem is, I think that leaves the rest of Zayn's pool open, whereas if they let the Lindis through, they can feel reasonably sure that Blue Martini will probably pick it. If they pick Lindis themselves, Zayn can play any assassin underneath the sun, and they don't like that.
They're going to secure the side laner in Omen, and we know how dangerous Sir Muster is on this Omen, and we also know how good KO is on Omen as well, just earlier. So actually a very smart pick by Latin America.
And they'll double down, banning out the Roxy. Richter Varus already removed. That means Nova Esports have got the best top laner currently in the pool, in my opinion. That's a very good draft.
Yeah, definitely a very good draft. The other options for top laner could be that Superman. We also see Ryoma as well. And Lindis will be taken out here by BMG. That's very smart.
Blue Martini calling the bluff, saying, we're not afraid, we'll hit ourselves. Getting rid of Zayn's best character for fear that it could be played by No Mercy or anyone else on that side. They'll also get rid of a second ranged character. This implies to me they're looking for a more frontline engage.
Quillen, of course, taken away by No Mercy and the members of Nova Esports. Talanis as well for the side lane. And here you go. This is the strategy you were considering, TJ.
Yeah.
Later in the draft, Violet gets picked on. They're going to be going for the late game and putting all the cards into that late game Violet on No Mercy.
Little risky because Kriknak can be picked here. Zephyrs potentially, but I doubt they'll play Zephyrs. It might go with the Zill, honestly. But I think Kriknak Zill would make a lot of sense. Yeah, there we go. They're hovering right now between the both of them.
I actually really do like this Nova Esports draft. Even though Blue Martini are going to end with an alright draft to themselves, I haven't been blown away by Blue Martini's Elsu in the past. It's been good, but not significantly better than anyone else's.
Okay.
That Murad actually does shift things, though. I think the Murad may be the pick that Blue Martini needed.
Man, that is scary. Any of those heroes are scary. I think Zill, Kriknak, and Murad would make the most sense. Superman, a solid pick, I feel. Neo played it so well earlier against EU there, and there it is. It's going to be Superman.
Drafting into an Omen, completely unafraid of Sir Muster. He may come to regret that, or he might be able to dominate the top lane regardless.
50 seconds left remaining. The 5th and final pick available for Latin America. Nova Esports needs to keep their playoff hopes alive, and the only way that will happen will be a 2-0 sweep, and it starts here at the very end. You can see the heads being shook there by Sir Muster, trying to figure out which direction they're going to want to go here. Marja looks to be the lock. It is indeed. Gentlemen, the rosters have been decided.
I like Marja into the Elsu. I like the Violet as an answer, especially to Sephora Zill towards the late game, because Violet has massive burst damage.
In late game.
Late game. I do worry they'll struggle to get there, and the major thing Blue Martini has is a snowball call.
Yeah,
if they get going, they'll win.
Marja's going to struggle against Elsu, though, because Elsu has more range, and that's something that she struggles with because she's a range mage, but doesn't have as much range as the Elsu. And that's going to be key. I think Dragon side is going to be super important. Beginnings and Shaka, their rotations are going to determine where the mid lane pressure is going to happen, the river control happens, and then that Dragon lane control.
I think this game is decided in the first 5 minutes. If Blue Martini get a snowball lead, if Blue Martini have a massive lead in the first 5 minutes, they've secured their AWC ticket, in my opinion. Whereas if Nova Esports can keep it kind of loose, all the way to the 10, maybe even 15-minute mark, they'll come online, particularly with the Violet, and be able to return
Yeah,
things.
and they got to figure out some way to slow down Zane. Because, you know, he gets farmed so fast. He's always the most leveled in the game, no matter what. Level, like, 5 minutes in, he's like almost level 10 already. And that's a threat. And Zill getting that many levels, finishing Loki's Curse and then Apocalypse with the Enchanted Kicks, that's when he really comes online. So the slower the better they can slow that down and not let them reach that power spike, the better position for Latin America.
Well, gentlemen, BMG have 2 chances to take a game off of Nova. Nova needs to win both of these if they want to keep their opportunities to go to the AWC alive. It is now Latin America versus North America. Game 1 starts now.
One last chance for Nova Esports side to deny Blue Martini their playoff ticket, their AWC ticket.
Yeah, this is Latin America's chance to stay in it, to win it here, playing for their region, and they're such an aggressive team. I think they're going to show NA how good they can be.
Already, though, things get dicey. Beginnings and KZ Fox playing in the mid with that Malik. Shock SA overall and Shaka low.
Yeah, this is why you can't trade against a Sephiroth. Malik is so strong in the early game. You saw the amount of damage, the cleave, and the amount of damage from Sephiroth, from the water wall, and also the water spirits as well. The auto attack does so much damage early. Even Tulin can't even handle that mid lane pressure.
I'm a little bit worried by the fact that KZ Fox and Beginnings were able to find that much pressure, because they've actually been successful stealing away a little bit of jungle farm from No Mercy, and this has resulted in Nova Esports kind of grouping up, trying to protect No Mercy, and losing a lot of ground as a result. Beginnings, though, pulled in, doesn't have Tides of Life yet, needs to back up in a hurry. 0-8 has to flicker away, though. He goes too far forward. The cleave, the Soul Eater, he goes down. First blood to Blue Martini. KZ Fox isn't done yet, tries to keep pushing forward, and will need to be scared back.
I love the synergy between Beginnings and KZ Fox there. KZ Fox landing all of his cleaves, the Soul Eater, Beginnings landing so many of the Water Spirits, and of course Neo, that rotation coming in as Elsu, knocking down 0-8. He showed up, his health decreased, and boom, he's dead.
Speaking of rotations, during that time, Zane rolled up to the top lane, grabbed Sir Muster, a kill to his name.
Yeah, this is looking so good for BMG right now, and Zane getting that kill, that is something you do not want. Already 1.2k gold, 300 gold ahead of No Mercy.
I said this game may be decided in the first 5 minutes. I didn't expect such a dominant lead to be picked up in the first 2, but it is looking that way. Here's the Abyssal Dragon threat from Blue Martini.
Oh, Neo missing some of his snipes here. Haven't seen him play the Elsu yet, so it'll be very interesting to see how effective he will be.
Shaka's got vision. They have KZ Fox split between them. He just wants to regroup with his team, though. With Neo in the area, they don't want to take any risks. In the meantime, Sir Muster's been caught out. Zane will grab the kill. Thunderbird combo onto Neo. Does knock him low, but the shock splits the team fight. Shaka's got Neo, but it's a 1-1 trade. No Mercy will save the day, getting the kill and securing Shaka's escape. A revenge kill for LATAM.
Amazing play by Shaka there, getting the wild charge and then the wild prison as well. jumping onto Neo, securing the kill, winning that fight. And that was a very interesting fight for BMG to take. They had the uneven numbers there, and they still tried to took that fight. But Nova was not able to take the Dragon. They need this Dragon to try to get back into the lead here because they're down 3 deaths to 1.
Yeah, a lot of that coming from the very aggressive top lane of Sir Muster. He's been consistently struggling in lane against the rotates coming through from Zane. Oh, down bottom, KZ Fox already gone. Abyssal Dragon was reset through KZ's efforts though, and that means Nova Esports can't convert the early game gold lead.
Yeah, that's such a great rotation. 4-man, KZ Fox out of position. They collapse onto him. Malik mid working out well for them, but no, not if you are 1 versus 4 there. And Nova LATAM showing us that they're better at the Dragon control in this early game. This is what they're known for and how they beat a lot of their opponents is controlling the Dragon. But Blue Martini is not letting them take the Dragon.
Look at Zane, all the way in the jungle. That's insane on the Zill, very far up. He's been chained in by Sir Muster, now punished. No Mercy rolls through, 1 kill to him. The shock in, and a desperate attempt to start the fight from KZ Fox, and he's already swallowed up by Shaka. The Wild Prison, it's beautiful. 0-8's got the damage, but Nova, they can't find any of the kills. Everyone on Blue Martini's low, but none of them are dying.
Yeah, that was a huge rotation by No Mercy, getting the kill onto Zane there, but Neo's gonna take a free tower from that distraction and trade it for a death of Zane. But what a beautiful rotation by Beginnings. He came in there, the Hue from KZ Fox came up, and they were able to zone out and save KO's life there with that shock ultimate. Well played by BMG there. They got the positive trade from that tower.
Nova have kept this game remarkably close though, much better than their European counterparts, especially in Game 2. Only 0 Abyssal Dragons taken by either side, and the kill leads within 1.
Yeah, that is huge there, that no Abyssal Dragon has been given over to either side. That shows us how evenly matched this team is, more than we thought it was. Even though Blue Martini looks like the more dominant team, the fact that Latin America is not allowing them to get a Dragon is huge.
And remember, should we get late game, Nova Esports have the beginnings of a very good composition.
Yeah, this is what makes Elsu shine here. He's able to poke that down because he's low. The call is then to rotate, take the Dragon, because you cannot contest it when one of your members are low. That is important when it comes to objective management and focus here. You cannot get low because you're going to give your opponent the chance to rotate as a 4-man unit to grab the Dragon.
Sir Muster just dove tower. He's very far forward in that top lane. This gets dangerous now. He did land the Death's Embrace onto KO. KZ Fox is in the area. They were seeing if they could hook in a bait, and they do. Double Death back, and No Mercy for the damage. Doesn't quite have it.
Ooh, the rotation's coming up. The gank is coming up. They need to back off, and they will back off from that. But I love KZ Fox's rotation, TJ. He is showing up at the right time as a mid laner, being all over the map where his team needs to. An enemy jungle in the top lane and supporting really well on this Malik.
No Mercy not quite having the damage you'd hope, but he's also not completed his build yet. Instead of the Mr. Stabby, he upgraded to Soul Reaver. That slowed him down considerably.
Zane is about to come online as well. It's already 6 minutes. He is level 10. He has finished his Enchanted Kicks and Loki's Curse. He's almost there with his Apocalypse, and that's when he's going to start to shine, and that's when Nova needs to be very, very careful.
Once Zane builds Apocalypse, he's going to do damage. Once No Mercy builds Clav Sancti, he's going to do massive damage. So it's a race between the two.
Yeah, you can see how behind No Mercy is, though. He barely has any damage, and that's something that they got to watch out and be careful because he is 500 gold behind, but almost there with the Clav Sancti. And 2 kills to each of them makes it still fairly even, but Zane has that slight lead.
Beginnings, rest of Blue Martini, hover in the jungle. Nova Esports are on hands. Sir Muster even threatens Neo a fair bit, scaring him back and allowing an opportunity to flicker. Death's Beckon, Death's Embrace, he's too far forward, shut down.
Unfortunate for Sir Muster, engaging there, and then 4 people show up from BM Gaming, and bam, like that in 2 seconds or less, Sir Muster disappears. But a valiant engage, unfortunately, didn't work out.
Shock combo to take the top tower. Nova, no, they can't do anything about that. They just fall off. And Shaka actually almost gets caught out by it. Now the rotate from BM comes through from mid, and this gets dangerous as they overall needs to bail. He can't get out. Zane has the kill. No Mercy caught out as well. 2 kills over. The dive from 0-8 does not find Neo. 3 kills picked up by Blue Martini.
Tough positioning by SA overall there, and No Mercy. The Superman engaged, and then the follow-up from Zane executing his tornado, getting the kill.
He almost got Beginnings all by himself, but he's too far forward. It was too much of a risk. Zayn just walks up and picks them up.
The story right now is 4-man rotations, 4-man engages. That was so risky for SA overall. No Mercy to be extended in the mid lane like that. And the beautiful rotation from KO coming up with that Superman engage. They couldn't do anything, TJ. This is why Blue Martini is the best team in North America, because of these rotations they're having, the picks they're pulling off, and how they're coming to the safety and protection of like Neo. When any of their opponents try to rush them, they're there as a team.
Nova will try and answer with a little bit of rotation synergy of their own, full combo onto KZ Fox. They do lose the Abyssal Dragon, but they get a pick in the meantime.
Yeah, KZ Fox.
Oh, 0-8, Ghost Walk. He's safe.
Yeah, wow. That Ghost Walk saved his life there. But you can see, he's online. He has Apocalypse. Look how much damage Zayn is doing. This is why Zeo is so dangerous. You cannot let him get online. You have to slow him down. And because of that, I don't think they have an answer. They need to build Medallion of Troy. Otherwise, Zayn is going to be burst down everyone on their squad. The only person that has any defense is the bottom. And Shaka is still pretty weak.
SA overall caught out. He needs to bail back. Nova Esports are in trouble. 1 game away from losing their shot at the Valor Series title.
Yeah, one thing I want to say, SA overall is not having any impact on this team. We know how powerful Tulin is in that early game. The Malik and the Sephiroth from beginnings just shut him down. SA overall has not done much in mid lane, and because they've lost the mid lane pressure, they lose most of the map control, unfortunately, and that's something that we don't see often from SA overall.
Drake summoned, mid lane, all of Blue Martini are there to play. This could be game.
Yeah, it definitely could be. Look at the snipes Neo's trying to land on here. They gotta be careful when he does land it.
Very careful, No Mercy stunned out. There's the shot, full engage. He's gone. SA bails back. Could double wild prison, could provide a turn, but they need to kill off of it. The death's beckon from Sir Buster. It's not enough. The Drake's here. The wave has crashed, and the tower itself has fallen. The high grounds are crumbling, and Blue Martini keep pushing forward. They've got all the kills. Even Shaka falls. There's no one left from Nova, and there's no one between Blue Martini and the title of the best team in the Valor Series. Playing in my games, I actually ran a community tournament where I encouraged people with some weird rule sets to make up weird new strats. And after a few weeks, several of those weird new strats that happened just because I forced them to happen actually kind of leaked into pro play. So seeing people play weird things here and now is a lot of fun, because maybe they'll turn out to be more viable than we initially think.
You know, when we think about fun, we want to make sure to also eliminate the potential of anti-fun. Darcy clearly being the case for that. He is banned away there by BMG, with Richter and Lindis taking off the cards as well.
Yeah, I want to see some Butterfly. I want to see some Azinka. Maganga. Yep, Pyrrha.
Maybe Pyrrha or
yeah. I saw an attack speed Pyrrha once.
Grak. I want to see Grak.
I don't want to see Grak.
Please.
I don't want to see
Grak would be so fun.
Uh-oh. Nova Esports still draft the Elsu.
I think they're tryharding. They want to.
I think they are too.
I respect that.
I think they're 100% tryharding.
They're like, you think you're that good? We're gonna beat you in this show match.
Quillen locked in there for Zayn.
One of his favorite characters, and with both the Lindis and the Darcy banned out, there's not much better.
Little risky there, picking it so early. Get the arm is available. They can take an arm and just hard counter him, but as we saw, if you don't play and position your arm correctly, that counter ain't gonna be a counter.
Superman, though, locked in for KO in the top lane, so despite the fact that Nova Esports might get some of the things that they enjoy, at least BMG gets comfort picks. Malik and Sephora, though, locked in for Nova Esports Latin America.
Confirmation, perhaps they're still messing around a bit. That Malik shouldn't be so early.
It could be Superman.
No, it's the same draft that BMG played. Come on, TJ.
1-1?
It is. It got last game, Elsu, Malik, and Sephora were the picks. Malik mid worked out really well. Maybe they're going to use the same strats and be like, we're going to beat you with your own strat.
Lock it. Lock it. Lock it.
Oh.
They're tryharding.
How does it feel to have your heart broken not once, but 3 times in one day?
My heart's only been broken once.
Really?
Yeah, it's when you stepped on this camera with me.
That
was really bad. I could have tried a lot harder.
Yeah, that didn't even make a lot of sense.
No, it really didn't.
But I respect that you're trying to do something.
Okay.
I like how BMG's coach or whoever is like there for support.
Yes.
He's just talking and chatting with them.
Yeah.
And then the other coach from Latin America is super try-hard.
I mean, both of these guys are tryharding, actually.
Yeah, both these traps actually make way too much. You know what? We asked too much. When we were like, oh yeah, this could be a chill game because it doesn't really matter, we forgot that these are like two teams of tryhard competitors.
Yeah, they're professional players. Don't forget that. They get paid to compete, not play to have fun and entertain.
Yeah. If they were goofy, fun people, they wouldn't be as good at the game, as I found out.
I mean, Jump is the professional that's paid to entertain. You know, he's just Jump.
Yeah.
Can't really say much.
Yo.
Kind of lost track of that one.
Baldum Ryoma locked in there for Nova Esports. A normal, standard composition for them, whereas BMG has one more opportunity. Is it going to get locked? Is it going to get locked?
The Clown and Maganga. Maganga's actually really strong. I really like Maganga. Oh, no, never mind.
Instead. A much more logical mage.
All hopes is lost. That's one of KZ Fox's best mages, too. Like, wow.
I think
that's pretty funny.
This is like actually a serious draft from both teams.
Oh,
that we
look at that skin. Look at that Kali skin. That's so scary.
Yeah.
You can see a little, like, burn coming out.
It's going to be haunting my dreams tonight.
I know. I'm a haunted.
Maybe it's just Halloween makeup.
Yeah, could be.
Potentially so. All right. The teams have been locked in. Of course, this game does not necessarily matter. However, both of these teams, in the spirit of competition and professional play, do look like they are taking this a lot more serious than we thought. Couple jests, couple laughs coming out from the Nova squad. We highlighted, of course, Blue Martini Gaming, but we cannot overlook the fact that Nova Esports, both Europe and Latin America, showed up huge over the course of the weekend. They might not be making it to the AWC, but they are still both teams walking away with $20,000 each for their respective organizations and the title of their respective region champions.
Yeah, and I had never seen EU or Latin America come this far in terms of skill. Every season they're getting better and better and better and giving us a show. So it's amazing to see how much Arena Valor has developed in the West.
Sweet J, TJ, we find ourselves at the end of the load screen and the final match in Season 3 in the Valor series for Arena of Valor. We have come all the way to Australia to witness some of the best players in the world. And now it is time for one last game. And for that, I bid you a begin.
Thanks, Jump. The final match of the Valor series, and I can't wait. Already, Nova Esports going very, very aggressive, and they'll catch out Neo all alone in the jungle, scaring him back. The snipe lands as well.
Sir Mustard landing that, and look at Neo, 1% HP left. They take it. They take it. And they're excited. You can see how loud they are right now. They're having a blast, TJ.
KO and Zane caught out as well as SA overall pushes forward. He will not be able to steal away that Sage bump, but the snipe still lands. Oh, the flicker. SA's bloodthirsty, and he'll get the kill as well. It's only Zane to try and escape. All alone up top, surrounded by wolves. He tries to slip back through the bush, but there's no way out.
What is going on, TJ? Latin America just showing their aggressiveness. And they're having a blast.
Over. You can't hear it, baby.
Oh my goodness. 5-man rotation.
Us, they're howling.
They are. 5-man rotation on that red buff. It is that important in this early game, TJ. You put 5 people on it. And look at that. KZ Fox and Neo are going to go ahead and have their joy in the bot lane doing what they do.
The bot lane is just BMG's territory. Little bit extra tower pressure taken. Nova Esports seem to have decided for this final game they should spend the entire game rotating as a pack, hunting together.
It is the wolf pack right now, TJ.
Uh-oh, towards the mid lane, 3v3 potentially develops. Nova want more. They'll drift down. It looks like Sir Muster might be the focus. They're giving up so much map control for this.
Yeah, and look at Zane doing what he does best. He's going to farm away that Spirit Sentinel and get it so he can make sure he can carry in that late game. And Nova, they're going to go ahead and start this dragon. And it's not level 4 yet. This is a little risky here.
I have a question for you, Jeff. We've seen, not counting this game, several series now between LATAM and EU. Oh, shock through. SA does him KZ. That's not bad at all. Another kill over. Neo's back in though, and Beginnings locks them down. Neo will cause trouble as it's just going to be him slinking away.
Oh my god, I'm having such a blast listening to that team shout and yell at each other. Look at them, they're getting so many kills. They feel
Oh,
great,
no.
TJ.
But Zane's here. He's just going to walk into the wall, the Hurricane Wall. It sets things up well, and Zane just does the damage. He'll actually have to slink away as Zane chases him down. It's big damage from the Malik. KO's losing as well. Beginnings just has to turn the fight by himself as Shaka comes through. He'll heal up the full team.
Yeah, look at that. What aggressive play. I love how SA overall playing this Malik. He lost to it, and now look how well he's playing his Malik and landing so many cleaves. It's amazing. It's so much
never
fun.
going to get an opportunity, so I'm just going to ignore the team fights for now. Which is the better Nova Esports roster, having seen all the games?
I think the full roster of EU is probably better, but Latin America, honestly, the most improved and the better one definitely today. Clearly today.
Latin America, the better roster at the Valor Series Finals?
Yes, for sure.
That's
Easily.
nice to see.
Because they fixed so many, the micro, the early game, the late game as well. They did such a good job. Their draft, too, is actually super impressive. Beginnings, goodbye, my friend. Oh, no, Hurricane Wall saves his life. Dodges that shock ultimate as well. Just prancing around in the jungle.
Bit off more than they could chew.
Yeah.
SA overall and the rest of the team now see a jungle that hasn't been invaded, so it's time to fix that. Zane's caught out, eaten up.
That's the most Zane has died so far. I think he's tilted.
He's being
game's
gobbled
over.
up. This is like actually the secret. For everyone who was wondering, how do you beat Blue Martini? Apparently this.
Oh, no mercy. Missed that winning blade stun, unfortunately. Neo coming right back in there. Missed as well. The team whiff over here, whiffing away.
So with Nova LATAM eating up Blue Martini to keep the hard-hitting analysis rolling, what's the best food you had here at the Valor Series?
Oh, the best food is definitely beef stroganoff.
Beef stroganoff?
Oh, it was delicious. Guys, the food in New South Wales, mwah, delicious.
Nova Esports making beef
Like
stroganoff
this game is so delicious.
out of Blue Martini as
Yeah,
they continue
KZ Fox
to push
in trouble.
forward. KZ Fox, Neo, and Beginnings are
No
in trouble
mercy.
as No Mercy
Oh.
rolls through. That's a very nice wailing blade. Beginnings with the pinwheel. Oh, the Hurricane Wall dodge. That was quite clever, Beginnings. Nicely done. No Mercy's caught out, and with a death scream from behind just goes down.
The juke master, the master who's good at baiting his opponents away.
Run, Sir Buster! Flee! Run for your life! He can't do it! Neo chases him down.
Dun 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 dun. Superman! Neo shows up.
Is that what
Scares
you
him.
think the Superman theme song is?
It is. It is Superman theme song.
That was like the first half of the Superman theme song, and then Indiana Jones happened to it.
Chaka is playing so aggressive on this Sephora.
You know
I
what
love
we
it. I love it.
We need to watch some Superman films after this. We have a full night.
Well, I have to watch Superman when I'm a Superman.
All right, fair enough. Top lane, a little bit of a skirmish happening while the rest of Nova push in. Shaka, what are you doing? Oh, that! Ties of Life! Ethereal Pulse will answer. Zane's caught out, but he's able to get behind No Mercy. They can't turn the fight. Blue Martini answer back, winning some team fights of their own. SA overall will be caught out, and he too should fall.
Look at that assassinate there. The abilities, the cooldown, the regeneration. Zane getting all those kills. KZ Fox, beautiful ethereal pulse there, landing the kill onto a overly eager and aggressive Shaka.
This match is a bit silly, but that right there is a good highlight.
Do you know what Shaka means? You know, hardcore analysis here. You know what Shaka means in Hawaiian?
No.
It means hang loose, my friend, and they definitely are hanging loose.
All right. I just wanted to point out, though this game is a bit silly, that was an example of one thing that Blue Martini do really well. They hold kills so that Zane can pick them up. Like,
Yeah, that's
even in
true.
the middle of team fights, they'll just not get the kill, not get the killing blow, so that they can give it to their power.
Oh, that's embrace. Shaka, you're gone. And that is actually a key strat. You want to hyper farm and feed your carry all the kills, because that's going to give them a lot. Their item to get them to power spike a lot sooner. No Mercy, you're in trouble, my friend.
Oh no, that's the overall goes in with the full shock, but he can't do it. He'll be pushed back time and time again. Zane returns to the front lines, and eventually, maybe, they should be able. Oh, the flicker! Nicely done, SA! But I don't think you can win this.
Yeah, I think with that shock ultimate, I think he was prioritizing the minions.
Oh, Sir Buster! How'd you miss that? You're trolling! He was recalling!
I know, oh my goodness.
He was standing right there, still not moving.
Sir Mustard, you have failed us, my friend. I am disappointed in you. No longer my favorite player in Latin America.
Oh
Shaka
my God.
caught again, unfortunately. Oh, another miss. Sure muster.
A day of star performances. And it ends like this. Ethereal Pulse shredding them. Oh, the Hurricane Bull. Look away, Jeff. Your favorite players are being slaughtered. 0-8 on the Boldham, though. Right in to save the day. Overall shocking in. A double team of the tankiest characters known to man. And it still doesn't work. They do get the unlocked glow, but KZ Fox will turn it back. And now both teams are shouting.
Oh, 0-8. Again, SA overall had 2 shock ultimates, and he targeted the minions, actually. So I think the minions are definitely a higher priority in those team fights than the heroes are.
Absolutely. Beginnings caught out. KZ Fox. Oh, 2 kills back to Nova.
Oh my goodness, that combo with the Whirling Blades on the
Real
water
quick,
wall.
kill estimate. How many kills total?
It's going to be, I think, a total of 50 at the end of this game.
50 kills plus?
Let's do it. Yeah,
We've
we're
got a
already at
ways to
30,
go.
man. We're at 28 to be exact, but we're going to get there.
We've got a ways to go. How many minutes will that take?
I think it's going to, when we hit the 15-minute mark.
All right, well, here's Theo trying to add to that total. Shaka holds him low. KO chains in, no mercy. No mercy almost out-duels him, but can't make it work. Zayn in the meantime gets one. 0-8's chasing him all the way in. The wild stomp. Another kill to the Boldham. Can he get 2? The Boldham,
no!
the madman.
That was
he
so
doesn't
close.
quite have it.
That wall prison was so close, but you get the kill on the Zayn, though. 0-8, a beast on his Boldham here. Look at that, playing a warrior Boldham.
I really approve. That's actually a lot of damage for the Boldham.
Yeah, I know.
That wild stomp shredding him.
But that Hero Pulse going to take care of
An easy shutdown of the Boldham.
We officially hit over
welcome.
30 kills, my friend.
What's that Boldham got? 3 kills? Second most on the team?
Yeah, no mercy feeding there with 6 deaths. Unfortunate.
My God.
No mercy, my friend.
Once again, a whole day of star performances.
Yeah.
And then you end like this.
They started off so strong, though. Those 5-man jungle evades was awesome. Getting 3 kills that early against BMG.
I hold to the theory that they did just expose the Blue Martini weakness. Like, if you just start that strong, I'm not sure they have a full response.
Sir Muster, my friend. Elsu is not working out for you, unfortunately. I just want him to get 1 good, nasty snipe. That's all I ask.
Oh, do they have KO? 4 people on him. Oh, they surely do. 5 people on him. It's enough. KO's gone.
KO just got KO'd, my friend.
Knocked
he tried to engage, get another kill, do this little fancy Death's Embrace. But not going to work this time, man. Look at that. Neo dodging. Dodging that water wall. Skills on this Superman here.
Watch Zayn do this. Abyssal Dragon's just been picked up. They have the buff. Neil will go for the engage, then KZ Fox will bait him in. And then Zayn's just going to jump in and delete him. Oh, no.
SA overall. Again, he loves shock outing a whole lot of nothing.
Neo, the engage. Now Zayn will follow up. That's big damage. Shaka's gone. 0-8 will be the next target. Zayn gets the second. No Mercy will be the third. And just like that, my prediction comes true. It's a slaughter fest. KZ Fox and Zayn combo well.
Sir Muster, you're in trouble, though. You need to run away, and Zayn is right on top of his corner.
Oh, this snipe.
He landed that snipe at least.
Not much more. This should be the game. SA overall
Zayn
plays
is fed.
it safe.
Zayn is the most fed along with Boldham. Actually, no. It's Kali. KZ Fox is the most fed. Look at his build, TJ. Enchanted Kick, Hikari's Diadem, and then the Boomstick. Oh my goodness.
Is he building Apocalypse?
I think so. It looks like it. And he has the Staff of
no. Rushed.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of Pierce there. That Kali's going to hurt.
That's Frosty's and Tome of the Reaper on beginnings as well. He's going to be hurting us in the net. Zayn will go in on 0-8. Doesn't quite find the damage he wants, but beginning splits the fight. And it's another kill over. BM Gaming have full control. A pick on the Shaka. And that's what they need. This should be the game. Neo dives in. They don't have minions. You can't finish that. KO, tell them to back off. They'll have minions in a moment. For now, they're just hunting for kills, though. They'll find no mercy. A complete team wipe. And the minions are
We're not there yet, though. It's 46 kills, TJ.
I'm sorry.
46 kills.
Your prediction was off. You can't take it back. Oh, they're waiting for the minions to do it. Oh, KZ Fox gets one shot by the fountain. Disgusting.
The minions might finish the job here.
Save the day. The dive in. He's got the wild stuff, but not the clear. KO's running circles, ring around the rosy, and he will finish the game. Blue Martini take the final game of the Valor series. A little bit of a celebration. Their playoff slot
Yeah, what a play. I just love that Latin America is having so much fun. I have so much respect and admire everyone from Latin America, especially his Nova Esports roster here, of course. They were just having a blast.
To lose that game and then still have a fun time, I think there's a certain sportsmanship that comes from that.
The inter-region respect that we have seen. What are you doing?
Toss it to me.
What are you doing?
Toss it to me. No, do it. Come on.
Oh. No, you don't get it. I told you that you're not going to get.
He doesn't believe.
You put that kangaroo down right now.
Someone has separation anxiety. Can we get a therapist?
Wait for it. Thank you. You put that kangaroo
Skip Jefferson is jumps.
I'm really upset. I thought I was going to get that kangaroo. I did not get that kangaroo.
Gentlemen, we find ourselves at the conclusion. Of course, it was a 2-0 sweep in favor of BMG, and we can take this moment to kind of talk about some of that cross-region play, and more importantly, the cross-region respect that we have seen now in 2 playoff scenarios, first in Sao Paulo, then here at Sydney, with all 3 regions coming together and playing Arena of Valor.
As goofy as that last game was, I think it showed the best part of the Valor series, and that is that at the end of the day, all these teams are friends, all these teams have demonstrated, I think, incredible growth over the course of the season, and Blue Martini, who do walk away at the end of it all ahead, are the team that I think deserved it.
Yeah, I'm so happy it ended the way it did. It shows a camaraderie, and that's what Valor Series is about. Yes, it is competitive. Yes, there's a lot on the line to represent in the Arena of Valor World Cup. But in the end, this is a game, and the game is about having fun with your friends and your team. So thank you so much for all the players showing up, playing their hearts out, and also all the fans that are watching and supporting all of these players. That's what gives them the feel to do what they do. So thank you so much for such a fun show today.
Unfortunately, I didn't get my kangaroo.
No, you didn't get your kangaroo.
They've all left. I can't get it now.
No, it's going to be there, and you have to wait till the broadcast ends, and I'm going to run over there before you get
TJ,
it.
I'll give it to you if you go out with us tonight.
Okay.
Yes! Yes!
That's all it took. That's all it took. The core exploded. The stats screen appears. And gentlemen, North America will represent the Valor Series in the West here for the AWC. We have been following the international scene as well as the Valor Series. Any thoughts or early predictions or opinions on how they are going to fare versus the Asian teams?
As I said earlier, and I think you were about to echo my point, I heard that from like this that you started with. I do think this is the best any Valor Series team has ever looked.
Took my line, man.
Do you want to say it again together?
Yes, this
is the best any Valor Series team has ever looked.
Oh, I love caster synergy. All right, let's take a look at these standings. It was 6 points in favor of BMG as they take it off 4-0. Of course, 1-3 for both the Nova Esports squads, and them, of course, collecting that single point.
Yeah, and in terms of Arena of Valor World Cup, although the Asian teams have also improved and a lot, but North America, this is the best North American roster I've ever seen. I've seen all of the Valor Series, all seasons, and I've seen all of the Asian teams play as well at the Asia Games and the GCS and all the competitions. I think this team will perform the best this year for North America and hopefully place higher than top 8.
I've casted the AIC, I casted the AWC finals. I think if there is a Western hope that can take games off of the Asian regions, it won't get better than this year. So I sure hope that means they'll take games off the Asian regions.
Gentlemen, we are now at the conclusion of the Valor Series in Season 3. The AWC is looming in the distance, but for us in the West, that's it. That's it for Season 3, and now I've shared the desk with you gentlemen multiple times. Suijay, since Season 1, in the beginning, Season 2, TJ, you picked yourself up and you found yourself. You now have the floor. Any final words as we close out Season 3?
Thank you, I guess, so much.
Yeah.
Because
thank you, TJ. You're my true hero.
Not just everyone on the desk who's fantastic, but the community, the production teams, everything to do with the Valor Series this season was absolutely fantastic. And I think we had a great time, and I hope you did as well.
Yeah, and I'm so happy to cast with such passionate people. Jump has been with me a couple of seasons. TJ, one of the most passionate casters for Arena of Valor, absolutely loves the game inside and out. And it's been such a pleasure for me, so much fun on this desk. And I can't wait to see how, you know, the next season, the Arena of Valor World Cup, how all that's going to turn out. And hopefully NA is going to do us well.
I remember sitting back at my desk and getting an email across from the delightful producer Will Chobra. Shout out to you who's out there. And he said, hey, I know you've been telling me that you've been wanting to desk host more. I know that you've been telling me that it's something that you enjoy. I've got a project for you. It's called Arena of Valor. I said, what's that? What is this game? And I showed up for Season 1. I had the delight of casting next to you, Suijay, as well as in Inferum, doing those 12, 14-hour days. Then in Season 2, we had the delight of adding TJ into the fold and creating the jokes, the jests, and Arena of Valor became home. It was a place where I'm shaking right now. It was a place. No, it's okay. It was a place that is fine.
It was not shaking that much.
Yeah, no. It was a place that became home from the community in North America, from the community in Europe. Adding Latin America into Season 2, it has been something that has developed into a passion project for me, a passion project for everybody, and thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Jumpman. It's been such a pleasure working with you. The passion, this guy works a beep ton behind the scenes there, doing stats. Season 2 was just phenomenal. Season 3, awesome as well. So thank you so much, guys.
Season 3 of the Valor series has closed. Of course, North America will represent the Valor series in the West in the Arena of Valor World Cup. From myself, all of the casting crew, the production team, the community at home, regardless of where you are in the world, thank you so much and have a fantastic time. Season 3 has ended.